we've been here now. It's actually a Tautog. We've been here now for maybe 30 minutes. We're kind of like building a spot here. Took us a while to anchor, but it's a known spot. Kind of building the area up. We're getting a lot of sea bass, a ton of sea bass. We've got a couple tiny tog now, but pretty important to just, if you have a good area to just, could take 30 minutes, could even take 40 minutes. I was out last weekend, I caught a pretty nice tog, 24-inch, and at that particular spot, I was there for probably 35 minutes before I even caught a tog. So it's just important to just kind of weed through the junk fish, fish through the scup, fish through the sea bass, and just let all that crushed crab kind of, let that scent get in the water. Let them hear all the crunching going on. You know, those tog, they'll sit back. Just dropped one there, it was probably a sea bass though. Just important to kind of build an area, have confidence, stay there, get all the scent in the water, fish it, fish it, fish it. Come in waves too, guys. You get these tog, you'll catch 3 or 4. You know, you'll come off a lull, they'll catch 3 or 4, then it'll lull out again, you'll catch another few. So they're here, they're just, this is another micro, probably an 11-inch. This is the rig here. I just have, it's this old tuna line. It's 80-pound Mamoy. You know, you got your swivel to your braid. We're on 4.5-ounce sinkers right now. We're in about 35, 40 feet of water. Little dropper loop and a 4-owner octopus hook, half crab. You want that to be kind of at the, you know, when that's on the bottom, let's say, you want that crab to kind of just be, you don't want to do a high dropper. It's not natural. Your bait's going to be always moving. You want it to kind of, even though when the sinker's on the bottom, you're probably still moving quite a bit, but you know, you want it to be kind of just both of them right on the bottom. Alright, so I was talking about building an area up. So this is like the first like real tog, I guess. And we've been here for probably 30 minutes. We've probably caught 8, 10, a dozen sea bass each, a couple small micro tog each. And I grabbed this one, but we're building the area up here. It's very windy today. You know, not a large fish, but we're just getting started here. Small one. Let's go. Kind of that same 15, probably 15, 16. kind of come in waves. You'll get nothing, seabass, then you'll get tautog. I'll get one, he'll get two. Been here about an hour, still haven't caught a keeper yet. This one's probably pretty close. It's 15 and a half. Still early, we'll get them.
Yeah.
Here we go.
It's not a bad one.
There's a nice fish. Yeah, maybe. I'll let you know in a sec. Yeah, I hit him. I head hooked him. Kind of weird. Probably not the biggest fish in the ocean, but he's pretty good. Kind of hooked him. I kind of nose hooked him. Fish is 20 on the nose. So we're still at, it's 3 fish a person. 6 max boat, 1 over 21, so it's 16 to whatever, but you can keep only 1 over 21. I think the 15th it changes to max 10 a boat, which is just in a few days. I have an anemometer here. 15 knots, 16 knots, 17 knots, 17.1, 17.3, 16 knots. It's blowing pretty good. It's not real crazy, but it's kicking the boat a little bit. We'll kind of go, you know, we'll be in that 35, then we'll go out to 42, then it'll come back to that 35 again. But it's blowing a little bit. we've kind of built this area now. We've been here about little over 2 hours. Got a few keepers. This is another one. Not monsters, but they're keeps. You know, it's established now. Basically drop it down within, 10 seconds. You're getting a tog tap. Actually, he's probably right on the line. Yeah, he's right at 16. Either fouled or this is a really big fish. Fouled or a big fish. Alright. Feels fouled, but no, it feels big.
I'm just gonna cover out in case of assistance.
Digging in. Good. I'll bring him over to you. Well, this will probably be our 1/21 here. And on this spot, it's been about 2.5 hours, maybe a touch more. That's a nice, it's probably a 20, 23 maybe. He's a nice fish. Digging, he dug. You feel they know to go back to the rocks. It's 22.5 heavy. He's good. It's probably a 7-pound fish. Man, I'm getting some nice thuds.
Yeah,
there you go. So I just pulled in about 2.5 feet anchor line, that's it. We came up about 4 feet in depth. I'm getting some real nice studs. He just grabbed that one. Doesn't take much with tog sometimes. Even you'll hear, we've seen it, one side of the boat will outfish the other side. They must just like their little spot they kind of hang in. 8-10 feet can really make a difference with this fishery.
A little bit of a move, I think, helped with more tog.
Yeah. Should I just try going into the keeper again, maybe? There you go. build, a lot bigger than his size.
Feels a little better.
It's like good fish today. It's not red hot though.
No, it's not that hot. It's alright.
It's good. A lot of these 15 to 17 inch fish today. This wind is just, it was supposed to calm down. It keeps on just like inching up a little bit. It's probably a 15, 16 inch fish. A lot of these today. We probably had to catch 15 of those each, 20. I'm gonna check this wind again. This is getting crazy out here. 19 knots, 19.4, 20.8 knots, 21.5 knots, 21.7 knots. Keeps inching up. It's another knot or two every 40 minutes. It's a nice female. All right, guys, we're just about done here. I'll be out tomorrow again. I'm gonna poke around. It's supposed to be a little calmer, but I'll be running Tautog charters next year. So if you're interested, check all the social media sites. And I have a website. I'm putting a website together soon as well. Check it out.